100K, 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 every day, we don't play, here to stay, we here to stay, concentrate, anticipate, it's okay,
Hello, my crypto juggernauts and family. Welcome to the Mx3 Crypto Report, your destination for relevant crypto information when you need it the most. My name is Michael, and we have Mike.
What's up?
And we have Mark.
Hello, everybody.
And we are Mx3. Thank you for tuning in today. And as per usual, please subscribe, give us a like, and hit that notification button. And leave a comment while you're at it. We appreciate your support as we continue to give you more valuable content. All right, let's go over to the news section. During 2021, Binance Coin outperformed both Bitcoin and Ethereum, establishing its position as the world's third largest cryptocurrency. Binance Coin, by market capitalization, gained 1,344% this year, outperforming Bitcoin's 73% and Ethereum's 455%, according to Arcane Research. Binance Coin, also known as BNB, is used widely on Binance, the world's biggest crypto exchange by volume. Initially, the coin was based on the Ethereum network, according to a Fortune.com article. It is also the native currency of the Binance Smart Chain, a blockchain platform that supports smart contracts for use in decentralized finance, also known as DeFi, and other applications as well. Elsewhere in the market, many DeFi tokens, Layer 1 blockchains, and meme tokens rose in popularity this year, including Shiba Inu and Dogecoin offshoot, a Dogecoin offshoot whose price increased by 44,450,000%. 2021 has seen a combination of meme coin and Ethereum's NFT and DeFi strength, really defining a new standard in terms of performance in the crypto space. Mike, what do you think about that?
Well, I'm not surprised about Binance. I mean, Binance has been stable and growing for so long. Excuse me. And their platform, the fact that they, have their coin and so many people use and trust that platform, I'm not surprised about that at all. Some of the other cryptos I'm really not that familiar with. I've heard of Shibu, or I think was it Shibu?
Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu. I'm not sure what that is. It sounds like something from, what is that Eddie Murphy movie, Coming to America? But I don't know. It doesn't surprise me these days. I mean, there are a number of cryptocurrencies and platforms now that are just so stable. There's such good growth, and it just shows how viable cryptocurrency is now.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Mark, what's your take on this article?
It's totally shocking to me. I've heard of Bitcoin, Ethereum. I've even heard, I've seen Cardano, Solana, but Binance Coin, it seemed to just come off the radar. I had no idea what it was. I've never heard of it. I've heard of Binance before, but I didn't know that Binance Coin was actually a cryptocurrency. So that took me totally by surprise. So it sounds like it's a great cryptocurrency to invest in. I'm still have a little question as to why it's exploding so much, or what's behind its growth in the market. I'm not too sure about that. But I know that Bitcoin's been around for a long time. Ethereum's been around for a while. But Binance Coin, I'm not too familiar with it, so I'm not sure how long it's actually been out there on the market. But yeah, it took me totally by surprise.
Absolutely. Yeah, we can definitely go into that, like the history and look at the charts behind this coin on another episode. That'll be something interesting to do. But yeah, this coin has just blown up over time. I just remember it like it was a baby or something like that when it first just came out, and it was just hovering around like $5-6, and now it I think it had a local top around like over 500 or something. So these coins are just really they do grow fast. They grow fast.
Apparently.
They grow up fast, yeah. And so so even though Bitcoin and Ethereum have a lot of volume, they still couldn't beat the profitability, margins of Binance and other notable altcoins. And these high performers will definitely set a new bar in 2022.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go over to Mark's question and answer segment. Mark, please go ahead and take the wheel.
Thanks, Michael. I've got some burning hot questions from the crypto community. And just to let you guys know, to all of our viewers watching, if you have any questions regarding cryptocurrency, be sure to ask us. It doesn't matter if it's a question about NFTs, Bitcoin, or even how to get started and invest in cryptocurrency. It doesn't matter how basic you think the question is or how advanced and complicated it may be, just ask us. And we'll address your question right here on one of our episodes and get the relevant information you need most. So feel free to post your question in the comments area of this video on YouTube. Okay, so let's get to our first question. First question coming from the crypto community. What is the difference between a token and a cryptocurrency? You want to take this one, Michael?
Yeah, absolutely. So the difference is that cryptocurrencies are native assets of a blockchain, like like BTC and Ethereum, whereas tokens are rather built on existing blockchains using smart contracts. So it makes sense, like tokens such as Hex, which I should note that ERC20s are tokens, is the name for tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. So tokens such as Hex and other beautiful tokens that are wrapped on the Ethereum blockchain, are based on that existing blockchain. But cryptocurrencies are the native assets. So BTC, Ethereum, Solana, is it XRP, Binance? These are all cryptocurrencies. They're not tokens because they have their own running blockchain. And even the upcoming Pulse chain, is going to be a blockchain of itself. So I think, did I answer the question?
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good answer.
Okay, for sure.
You have anything to add, Mike?
Well, I would just say I'm still wrapping my head around the difference between cryptocurrency and tokens. So the way I've come to know it is cryptocurrency is the digital currency. I kind of look at it that way. Cryptocurrency is the currency. The token is like Michael put, it's a different asset, or it might not be an asset. I might be saying that wrong, but it differs from the currency because it's not currency. That's kind of the way I look at it. And you just kind of look at the name. It's a cryptocurrency is a digital currency. It's like digital money. That's how I keep it straight in my head.
Right. And just to help out, Mike, you're absolutely right. They're all currencies, the token, and these are all things that you can perform transactions with, but the key underlying thing is the functioning of the blockchain. One is using the smart contract within the blockchain, and the other one is the asset of the blockchain. So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say the one that's actually using the Okay, I just lost it. Just that quick. You said one is the asset.
Yeah. So the asset of the blockchain is what is actually the utility for that blockchain. So that's the BTC, the Ethereum. Those are called cryptocurrencies. But anything that's performing on top of these blockchains are called tokens, or using these tokens. I mean, using the existing blockchain to perform a function with the smart contract. With the smart contract code, those are tokens.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's another way for me to differentiate it. The only one that uses a smart contract is the cryptocurrency. Correct. Which is the token.
Right. The tokens. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I have to think of things in a relational kind of way until I get everything straight.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right.
Great way to break it down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, next question. In a Forbes article, investor Rich Bernstein warned Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are the biggest ever financial bubble. I'm assuming, like all bubbles, it will eventually burst and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency values will plummet. Is that correct?
Yeah. I love these type of questions. I see them often. So, what people don't know about crypto is that these assets have, especially Bitcoin, have gone through multiple bubbles, sometimes dipping 60%, 70%, 80%, and have jumped right back up. So this isn't the first time some of these projects have flatlined, guys. But the people that gain the most from these projects are the people who held long-term through all of this. So, there are many naysayers and market manipulators that spread FUD, which FUD is an acronym for fear, uncertainty, and doubt, So, one has to be careful, when ciphering through public opinion and rather focus on the technology and the utility of the project and how it will impact the future and things like that. Because yeah, man, for all those dips, I've been there. I got the t-shirt and the postcard, but if you know why you're in this space and you've done the research and you've done the research and you know more about the technology, those type of volatile things don't really shake you as much because you still are solid about where this thing is going, in my opinion.
Okay. Sounds like solid advice.
Thank you.
What do you think, Mike?
I had to laugh. I had to chuckle. That Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are the biggest ever financial bubble. Wouldn't that be fiat currency? I mean, somebody once said the best way to predict the future is to know the past. And if you look at the past history of every single fiat currency that's ever been created, it has come to a disastrous end. So to try to flip that and say that about currency that actually has true value, because the dollar hasn't since 1971 when President Nixon took us off the gold standard. All it's had is confidence, and that confidence has been going down steadily ever since as well. So to me, it's one of those things where people who are heavily invested in that realm are trying to divert attention from their own volatility. That's how I read that.
Yeah. And the first thing I think of is the real estate market with the real estate bust. I think it was 2002 when the rates, the market just fell, completely fell. And real estate, it does the same thing. Values go up, market values go up. It busts, values drop down, but then it always makes a rebound and comes right back up. I mean, same thing in the stock markets. The stock values go up, they come down, and they go up again. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing in the other markets. So I don't think that, and I'm not sure if Rich Bernstein meant to say that, you know, that's how he predicts what's going to happen, or if he just means that cryptocurrency's value is going to plummet and it's going to stay down. But it seems like cryptocurrency values may do the same thing. It may go up, it may go down. Some cryptocurrencies may stay up. Bitcoin has a chance to can eventually go up even higher than where it is right now and stay at a high level. But if I had to pick one, Bitcoin or fiat, I would definitely pick Bitcoin. I would take Bitcoin over fiat any day because I really don't see the value of the fiat or even the American dollar going any higher than it is right now. If anything, it's going to continue to fall.
Completely agree.
Can I just add one more thing to that? What you said, Mark, when you actually compared like real estate to some of these other assets. The one unique thing about real estate is we will always need some place to live.
Yes.
And work.
Yeah.
And we will always need buildings. We will always need facilities. So that, to me, has even more value to me than fiat. So thank you for that example.
Definitely.
And one more example, you know, if you ever get in an unfortunate predicament and you're being robbed or something like that, they can take away your fiat, you know, and other material possessions, but they can't really take away that deed.
Right.
Yeah, to all your real estate, but it's a little bit harder than that. So, you know, real estate's, you know, having that real estate is gonna stand strong, you know.
Wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back and read this article so I can get a better understanding of what he may have actually meant.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And one thing, and we'll go to the next question in a minute, but the one thing that I noticed also when we talk about real estate, stock market, or even other material valuable things, those can be bought and sold with cryptocurrency. It doesn't have to be fiat money. Yep. Cryptocurrency can replace fiat. In my opinion, I think that's where we're headed.
Ding, 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 ding.
Don't say that too loud. Don't say that too loud. Warren Buffett might show up on your doorstep.
Right.
Well, that would be so interesting.
But I thought Warren changed his mind. I thought he was all for crypto now.
He did?
You know what? I saw something recently where he was, and well, it was a YouTube video. I didn't see the video itself. I just saw the headline, and he was knocking it again. So I don't know whether that was an old video or a current video, but I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is that space. It's one of those things where, again, when you look at what they're saying, because you look at what they said about crypto, 10 years ago and even 5 years ago, and every one of them, whether it be an individual, whether it be a corporation, a financial institution, every one of them have done an about face, whether it be publicly or privately, but they've all joined in the crypto bandwagon. And I say that because why else would they be buying it? I mean, buying lots of it. So yeah, okay, that's all I'm gonna say in that space.
Okay, let's go on to the last question. And this person, they're asking a kind of a long question. So bear with me while I read that question. They say, I recently started investing in cryptocurrency after my coworker convinced me that I could make a lot of money like he did. But since investing, I have lost over 50% of my investment. My coworker said it's because it's currently a volatile time in the crypto market. He didn't tell me that before I invested. My question is, how do I protect myself and my investment moving forward? And where can I learn about the advantages and disadvantages of investing in the crypto market? I know it's a little bit long. It's a little bit of a question, but what do you think, Mike?
You're in the right spot now, buddy.
And
help them out.
I concur. I was saying, and you've definitely come to the right place. And at Mx3, we try to give you a balanced viewpoint to help individuals, as they continue to do their research, So once again, as I always chant, please subscribe and share this platform with friends so that we continue to help on your respective journeys. All right. Okay. Now, so one thing new investors need to know are dips are part of the game, especially from a short-term perspective, even if you are in a really good project. Okay, guys, that's why shorting and trading is such a big thing. It's really hard to predict the market's future short-term narrative, and that's where most individuals get wrecked or, shipwrecked or whatever. First and foremost, never invest money that you are not willing to lose. I will say that one more time. Never invest money that you're not willing to lose. One should usually perform complex risk assessment and determine the range of loss or profit before one starts trading, depending on whether one is considering short-term or long-term trades. And remember that short-term trades are taxed higher, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. All in all, research the product market fit, its utility, the founder, look through its white papers, look at the strength of its community, and see what the developers have done and what they're currently up to. These pointers should help one in their growth. But to keep it real with y'all, even though one may go through all of these steps, one may still lose their full investment at the end of the day. Gone, and this is what happens, so it always remains a risk investing, especially within the crypto space as of now. And one should always keep that in mind as a smart investor, So lastly, personally, there's not been a time where, a trader or investor that I knew, that hasn't lost any money here and there. But, we learn from that so that we can now move differently. And so, these are just things that one should think about.
Okay. And one other thing is, because I know they mentioned where they can learn about the advantages and disadvantages of investing. So besides subscribing to the Mx3 channel, which I advise everyone to do, so you will learn a lot about the advantages, disadvantages of investing in the crypto market. Besides Mx3 channel, where else would you recommend that they go to learn about how to learn about the crypto market?
Ain't no other place they can go. This is it. No, I'm just playing. Well, there's tons of other resources out there, guys. Investopedia.com. You can learn a bunch of terms and terminologies out there. I know there's a plethora of courses that people are selling and stuff. There's Google. There's a bunch of other YouTube videos that are killing it out there too, to give them their credit. And but at the end of the day, we're here to help. If you have any questions, let us know and we will try our best to answer.
Nice. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I would always, I typically approach these things like I do everything else. A number of my mentors have taught me over the years, the best thing to do is to find a mentor. I mean, look for somebody who has the type of success that you would like to have. If it's not someone where you can directly be coached by them or mentored by them, like Michael said, there's ton of folks on YouTube that are very knowledgeable. There's Google. You can search for mentors and things like that that can guide you. Because again, Michael expounded to this. There are people like anything and everything else. There are people out there that really, really care and are looking to help others. And then there are the other people who are just looking to take advantage of folks. So do your research. Do your due diligence in doing your research. There are also tools out there that you can use in terms of looking at different cryptos, because some are very young and very new. Some, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, are older and more mature. You can actually look at the history of what these coins have done over the years. You can see the bull and bear markets they've gone through and how they've performed. So you can fairly be able to predict how they're going to continue to perform. So again, mentors, teachers, do your research, utilize some of these tools, and educate yourself. That's the best way to protect yourself. But I probably wouldn't take the advice of another coworker if I were you, unless they're on that status like I just mentioned.
That coworker advice is deadly.
Right.
Deadly.
Death by coworker.
But you know what? Hopefully we will have a book on the way. I'm thinking in the future, hopefully Mx3 will have an ebook that will have a bunch of the information that we've gone through and compiled. So there's a lot of stuff in the works. So please stay tuned, guys.
Right. That's good information. And again, I think the first step would be to subscribe the Mx3 channel. That's the first step to learning more about crypto. We've done episodes about what is an NFT. We've done basic episodes, basic learning tools, show different websites they can go to. We've talked about different topics. And first step would be subscribe to Mx3. And then do your research and everything that Michael and Mike just mentioned. So that's a good start for them. I think so.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yep. And that was the last question from the crypto community for today. So I'll throw it back to you, Michael.
Awesome. Well, that's all the time we have today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you. Please do not forget to subscribe, drop a like, hit that notification button, and if you haven't already done so, leave some comments. And we love answering the comments, and we're here for you. We are here for you. So thank you once again for tuning in. We'll be on next Saturday to give you that relevant crypto information when you need it the most. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Tomorrow can be a better day if you're looking to get some figures for better pay. Invest in yourself, man, that is the only way. Get your club up, 800K followers. How you do that, man? By not being a follower. Hey, how you get there, man? Hustling and bustling. They ain't spice it up, put some brain